before we get into the comic books, the one toy-related thing I found at Pasadena Comic Con was this awesome Moon Knight figure. And I've been looking for this one for a while. It's usually kind of overpriced. I think it was a Target exclusive, and it just never really shows up for a decent price. You can zoom in and see it a little bit better there. But I got this for, they were asking for 30 out for 20, and the guy said yes. So it's in perfect condition. It'll stay in the package and go up on my Moon Knight shelf. But I really like how it says Fista Conchu, and it's like so exciting about it, but it has it in all these languages too. It gives a little spec there on the backside in all the language or different languages about it. But happy to finally get a hold of that one. Got it for a great price. Yeah, let's get into the comics. Okay, everyone, let's check out these 50-cent books. Let's get right into it. All right, we got Avengers number 35. First appearance, I think cover appearance, maybe first appearance of Sam Wilson as Captain America. 2 copies of that. Can't beat that. We got Batman Jazz. Always wanted to read this little mini-series. It's a Legend of the Dark Knight special. It's 3 issues. So we got 1, 2, and 3. And these suckers were packed in there tight, which was really good because they're all super crispy copies. This next one is a book I pick up every time I see it. I think there was a decent amount of them printed, and it's Elf Thing number 1. Speculators edition. It's obviously an homage to the Hulk number 1 with kind of a little bit of maybe the ElfQuest stuff thrown in there. Came out around that time in the 80s. But I get it every time I see it because people are always like, that's so weird, because I like the weird stuff. I want a copy of it. So I think I have like 4 or 5 copies of it now. This is the second print of Incognito, number 1. Been really wanting to read this series when it came out. I really like the art in it, but first print, I actually like this cover and the reprint cover better than the first, the artwork on the first one. So I got number 1 and number 2. I got these for my wife because she is a giant Nightwing fan, but I really want to read them because I've heard awesome things about it. This is Night Terror's Nightwing, number 1 and number 2. I think there was only 2. They did Night Terrors for just recently. These are, that's why I was very surprised to see them in the 50-cent bins. They were dollar bins, but the guy discounted them all where I was digging. So everything was 50 cents, but I think every title in DC got a little 2-part Night Terrors. I heard the Poison Ivy one was really good, and the Harley Quinn one is really good. So I want to check both of those out too. This is a $30 book all day, and it does not have the biggest print run, and I found a couple of them now in the $1.50 bins. This is Epic Anthology featuring Sleepwalker. You notice written by Kirkman. This is the first appearance of, I want to say Sonia Strange. I think, if I'm wrong, correct me down in the comments, but I think that's what that is. But this book gets up there in price, especially in a 9698, because it's such a low print run and it's pretty desirable. People are always looking for that one because people are specking hard on that Strange character. I think it's Stephen Strange and whatever his wife, who I don't remember who he ended up marrying, but I think it's their daughter. And I'm not sure if it's even in an alternate reality or what exactly it is, but I think that's what that is. These next few are cover buys alone because I want to, well, I mean, I'll probably end up reading it because the character, I do like the character of the Spectre a lot, but some of these are just so amazing. And this is a Charles Vess cover, and I love Charles Vess. This is the Spectre number 5 and number 29. This is the Immortal Iron Fist number 8. If you find copies of this run, all the covers are but this one is the most desirable. This is a $30 book all day, so keep your eyes out for that. Marvel Fanfare number 12. It's probably a higher end mid-grade copy, around an 8.0. This is the first cover appearance, second cover appearance, or second appearance and first cover appearance of Iron Maiden, I think. That's how that's billed. I don't know. Anyways, easily a $5 to $10 book. This series I'm working on building, and once I complete it all, I'm going to read it, sit down and read it, because I've been excited to. I really like the character a lot. This is Mr. Miracle number 1, the Tom King run. Tom King and Mr. Ads did the art, and art in these is awesome. I've thumbed through the trade a few times, almost considered buying it, but you know, for 50 cents. This is a variant cover too. The normal number 1 doesn't look like this. This is a $10 to $15 book in high grade, which it is. I also got number 2. It's missing number 2. I have this cover already in this one, but I was missing number 2, and I have a couple sprinkled throughout the run. This is Night of the Ghoul. I love the artwork on these. I read the first one and I loved it, so I found number 2 for 50 cents. Can't really beat it. It's awesome. You know, crazy looking spider coming out of a zombie or decomposed corpse mouth. And I think Diego did this cover, but I mean, there's a city blowing up and the Spectre's riding a giant T-Rex out of the flames. That's just amazing. All right, last 2 books. Ultimate Spider-Man number 98. This one in recent years is kind of so this was a 50-cent book forever, and now it's really gone up in price. It's like a $10 or $15 book usually. You see it on the wall. And the last book I've been looking for 5 years, believe it or not. This I never come across it, and when I do, it's usually like just beat to crap. This one is in pretty good condition. I don't really see much wrong with it. Probably a little bit of color rub, but the reason I've been looking for it is because you know I love the weird stuff. This is probably one of the most ridiculous, weird characters ever created. This is Doom Patrol number 70. And it's the first appearance of this character right here. And this character's name is Codpiece. And if you couldn't figure it out by name alone, he gets his manhood made fun of. So he decides to build become a super powered individual, and eventually turns to kind of a life of crime. But he basically has a super powered pair of underwear, and I don't know, I want to say it's like a laser phallus is probably the most PC way to put that. But it's just such a ridiculous premise for a character that's why I've been looking for it, because, you know, it's so odd and strange. But I'm so excited to finally have that book. That does the 50-cent bin dig. You can see a lot of goodies. You know, I could sell probably one of these books and pay for the whole thing. I think I paid $12 for that whole stack. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate the watching. I'll see you guys next time. Keep digging. Peace.